Hey Virgos, welcome back to the channel. Guys, if you are new here, welcome. And if you are returning, thanks so much for supporting. So I'm going to go ahead and do the bonus reading. It's going to be for my Virgos that are dealing with a fire sign, Aries, Leo, or a Sagittarius. So congratulations to you guys. Cross watcher, if you are in here, feel free to flip the roles, okay? So it is a general message. Just take what resonates, leave the rest. So we're going to be starting with Virgos that are dealing with a Sagittarius. Hope that you guys are having a good weekend. But Spirit, what is the energy here? Virgo's dealing with a Sag. Sun, Moon, Rising, North Node, and Venus. Give me a card for the Sagittarius. And give me a card for Virgo. So the Sagittarius energy here, it says empathy. And it says I am open to seeing both sides of a situation. So it's almost giving me this energy of almost like one of the first things I kind of heard. It's almost like somebody kind of almost like saying sorry for something or apologizing for something. Empathy. And then your energy, yeah, look, your energy here, we have peace. And it says I am a being of love and I release all negative energy. Right, so anything you're giving this energy where anything that is going to disturb your peace is a no-no. So maybe this is, maybe you're having some sort of conversation here with a Sagittarius. It's almost like I'm hearing coming to some sort of understanding. Show me what's in the Sagittarius's energy. So those two cards was hard and distant. And that hard card can almost be like an energy of, like almost like a situation maybe becoming very cold or a lack of communication. What do we have? Virgo's in with a Sag. What is the Sagittarius' energy, Spirit? So the first card they have is broken. And it says they didn't keep the promises they made. And it says they may break your heart, but not your spirit. So is that where that energy of maybe apology was coming in? Show me more. What's in the Sagittarius' energy? Flipped in the reverse. You give me one more. Okay. Bottom of the deck, we have reaching. Anytime I get this card, I hear that song, reach out and touch somebody's hand. Yeah, I feel like someone wants you, I feel like this Sagittarius wants you to forgive them. But in the upright, it would say conquest, and it says just another notch in the headboard. It says or the real deal. It says actions speak the loudest. It's in the reverse, right? So I'm asking what is in the Sagittarius's energy. So this would be saying to me, hey, if you are intimate with this person here, right, they're not seeing you as just another notch in the headboard. I don't know if there's been some sort of question mark about if someone has a third party or if someone's interested in another person. This could be something as small as, I saw you looking at that other girl, or who is that in your phone? I don't know if there's been some sort of, like I said, some sort of mix up here or misunderstanding. Their last card is alone, and it says, you feel like you are in this situation all by yourself, but it won't be like this forever. Show me more. Virgo's dealing with a Sagittarius. Give me 3 cards. Commitment. Are you married to this person? Are you engaged to this person? Is this a situation where you guys live together or you just been together forever? Commitment, marriage, promises, and it says fidelity. Give me one more for commitment. Coming out sideways can talk about a blockage. You have peace, and we already have peace out here, right? So it does say to me there isn't no peace, or peace needs to be restored here. It says balance, it says harmony, and it says friendship. So this is giving like that energy of, right, this is supposed to be a relationship for some of you, because it is a general message, so it's not going to relate to love for all of you, but this is almost giving that energy of where this should be a relationship where you ain't just my lover, but you are my friend. Peace. See Divine Feminine at the bottom of the deck. Someone could be expecting. Maybe someone here is pregnant. Or again, Divine Feminine, maybe this is like a wife energy, or maybe the Divine Feminine in the situation feels like she's the one pulling all the weight here. Show me more. What's Conquest in the reverse? Landed on peace, boundaries. It says no, and it says drawing the line, and it says enough. So like I said, for some of my Virgos, maybe with a peace card coming out, it's like, hey, anything that is interrupting, going to disturb your peace has just got to go. You may feel like, hey, something isn't worth it. Especially if you feel like something has been repeating itself, or there's some sort of a pattern here. What is boundaries? Thinking and clouded judgment. And I just saw Divine Masculine. And we just saw Divine Feminine. And Divine Masculine right behind that is sorrow. So the masculine in the situation could be the one in grief or depression, or card for boundaries. Confusion. Uncertain, unclear, and unsure. And give me 2 cards for alone. Flipped right out, but it flipped in the reverse. Divine Masculine in the reverse. So there is a distorted masculine energy here. Someone could be Muslim or something like that. And then you also have perspective. And that landed on commitment. So there could also be arguments in this situation where maybe 2 people just have 2 different views of what maybe a relationship should consist of. So perspective, it says better off, happiness, and it says clear headspace. And then you've got elusive at the bottom of the deck. Dishonesty, deception, trickery. Twin flames, and you have finality. I don't know if some of you felt like maybe this was a twin flame or a soulmate. But I'm hearing somebody say, I just can't get through to them. Okay, show me more. What is in this Sagittarius's energy, Spirit? Just give me 6 to 9 cards. Coming out sideways. Yeah, and I just got confirmation. I was just thinking, you know, this masculine is looking at you, right? Whether you are another masculine or a feminine here, right? But there's a distorted masculine here, right? Who is in a low vibration. And they look at you and they kind of just think that, well, you seem to be doing okay without me. And that very well could be true, but it does hurt this person. But like I said, I don't know what went wrong here between the 2 of you. Maybe you just felt like words were just falling on deaf ears. So coming out sideways is the 7 of Wands. And the 7 of Wands is already a blocked card. 2 of Pentacles. And then landing on the 7 of Wands is the 10 of Pentacles. So some of you definitely could be dealing with family. There could be arguments over money. Maybe somebody's putting boundaries when it comes to money here. I also see something about an energy of like, I'm going to see what clarifies this, but I see something about somebody putting up boundaries around children as well here. 10 of Pentacles definitely could represent you know what, I kind of paused because I wanted to say it's meant to represent like a solid foundation. Show me what's the 7 of Wands. Virgo's dealing with Sag. The 7 of Wands is the Justice, and you have the 8 of Swords. I don't know if some of you wanting to get divorced from this person here. Again, it could be a legal situation. Eight of Swords with the Justice. I don't know if someone's at risk of going to jail or getting in trouble legally, or someone's in their head about something. Wheel of Fortune, about moving forward. We already have that confusion energy here, uncertain, unclear, and unsure. Yeah, someone's unsure about what the future looks like for them, whether they can heal this or not. Someone may want to have some sort of conversation, or like I said, someone feels like you have already moved on, you're healing, or you've healed, right? You have hope for the future, right? You could be very successful at something. Maybe you voiced as much. The Fool card and the Five of Cups. Someone sees you as someone who is very strong. I'm hearing the word capable. What's this Two of Pentacles? Coming out sideways, landing on peace is the Hanged Man. Yeah. Two of Pentacles is like trying to find balance. Is somebody also going backwards and forwards in a situation? Hanged Man is, yeah, maybe someone is being enlightened, but they still feel stuck. This may be someone who may be coming to the realization that, hey, they have to actually let this situation go. They have to let you go. Lovers, the Ace of Cups and the Six of Pentacles, that doesn't mean they want to. The Eight of Cups with the Four of Cups. Something, the Eight of Cups, the Four of Cups, and the Chariot. Something is a missed opportunity. Give me one more. Two of Pentacles and the Hanged Man. Six of Swords in the reverse. Landed on broken. Someone didn't stick to their word. Someone didn't keep a promise. Someone just couldn't step up to the mark. Six of Swords in the reverse. This is not necessarily good energy. Six of Swords in the upright talks about moving to calmer waters, right? Healing something, progression, moving on peacefully. But the Six of Swords in the reverse, this is like an energy of someone's leaving because there's a lack of progress. What's this Ten of Pentacles? I don't know if there's lots of arguments or lots of mind games in a situation. I'm hearing something about somebody always needing to have the last word. Ten of Wands with the Ten of Pentacles. 10-10. Ten of Wands is, hey, listen, something's a burden. This is too much going on. I'm carrying too much weight. I'm not being met halfway. I've just got to drop something. This is like an energy of being taken for granted. Give me one more. Ten of Pentacles, Ten of Wands. Seven of Cups. I don't know if someone feels like someone just... I wanted to say, I don't know if someone feels like someone's just like full of hot air. This Seven of Cups is giving me this energy of, you know what, I'm done with the illusions. Someone could have a drinking problem here as well. What's the Seven of Cups? This could also be someone realizing, hey, I ain't got to deal with this. I've got other options. I've got other things I could be doing. What's the Seven of Cups? Landing on the Justice is the Hierophant and the Chariot. I feel like someone's made up their mind in a situation. Or maybe this is like somebody saying, hey, listen, I need to take a break because I need to figure some things out. Hermit energy. But it could be you, Virgos, that maybe has spoke your truth. Right? Like I said, maybe someone's been doing something for a while. There could be children involved. Show me how this Sagittarius feels about Virgo. Just 6 cards, thank you. How do they feel about Virgo? Dreams fulfilled. I'm looking at the number 9, and all I can see is like that 9 of Pentacles energy. Well, I don't know, maybe you are happier single here for some of you, or just happier being away from this person. But it says dreams fulfilled. It says positivity leading to romance, a joyful. Maybe they feel like you've got other options, which is why you're leaving. It's possible. It says a fulfilling career, recognition. It says respect in the workplace, abundance, financial comfort and security. It says material rewards. Show me more. How do they see the Virgo? Fantasy. That 7 of Cups is out here. So it says choosing between potential. Do you have a choice? It says choosing between potential partners, being cautious about romantic decisions. It says needing to make a choice and commit to it. It says a numerous financial opportunities. You've got restrictions at the bottom of the deck. And division. And look how she's thinking between these two men. How do they see the Virgo? Action. It says stay focused. It says excitement and surprises, love. It says rapid progress at work, potential travel for business, high motivation. It says fast movement of money with cash flowing. Are you taking your money and running here? Was you supporting this person? You have attraction. Romance, flirtation, having unrealistic expectations in relationships. So do they think you're being unreasonable? It says using creativity to achieve your financial goals. So they may feel like you use your looks as well, but unless they're just very attracted to you. You have courage coming out. And look how courage is sitting with fantasy. It's like they see you as someone who is not afraid to go after their dreams, whether they feel like it's realistic or not. But it says courage. It says fears about intimacy. It says a partner who easily gets bored. My throat chakra is trying to go out there. So maybe this is someone who feels like you just lost interest in them because, I don't know, you just want something exciting or something new. Remember, this is just how they may be seeing you. It talks about getting things done efficiently, strong, focused, successful in career. Show me more. And celebrations. You could be dealing with someone who may get jealous quite easily as well. I don't know if it's like that energy where I was picking up at the beginning, but where I was saying, this could be something as small as, I saw you looking at that girl. I saw you talking to that girl. Who's that in your phone? This could be something like that going on. Insecurities here. So it says celebration. It says a friendship evolving into romance, enjoying a joyful and positive office atmosphere. It says spending on social activities, financial stability, achieving a financial milestone. And I still see restriction at the bottom of the deck with Tower. Yeah, someone's struggling financially, but I don't know. It doesn't look like it's you, but give me advice for my Virgos that are dealing with a Sag. It says pick up something good for your soul. It says put the phone down and grab a book. It says you need this. What's the advice for Virgos dealing with a Sag? So the card that is coming out for you, it says, ugh. It says, really. It says, isn't this the 100th time you've asked this question? It says, let it go. So let us move on to Virgos dealing with an Aries. Give me a second. Let me put the cards away. Okay, cross watcher, if you are in here, feel free to flip the roles. But Spirit, what's the strongest Aries? What's the strongest energy for my Virgos out dealing with an Aries? Give me the Aries' energy. Okay, it's coming out sideways. And what's Virgo's energy? What are we getting stuck on? Gratitude. I am thankful for this life and the opportunities it presents. Okay, it didn't quite come out, but you could definitely be in the energy of gratitude here. I'm hearing, who sings that? Could be Lauryn Hill. I'm not sure. I'm just hearing the bit where someone says, nothing even matters at all. So maybe you just have a very light energy about you, right? With that gratitude. Maybe you're in this energy of going with the flow. Give me Virgo's energy. Yeah. So the energy that's coming out for the Aries, and it is coming out sideways, it can talk to me about a blockage. So I don't know if someone's stuck in this energy here, but it's worry. And it says, I'm learning that worry doesn't change an outcome. Maybe they ain't learning for the card to come out sideways. Oh, I don't know what the Aries is going through, but I'm hearing a bit from, all I'm hearing is, let's face the music and dance. So I don't know, because your energy, Virgo, coming out. Now, I noticed that both cards are purple here. Purple could be significant. Something could have something to do with someone's intuition. There could be, why are they saying that? Something could have something to do with someone's spiritual ranking. But your energy, Virgos, is acceptance. And it says, I am learning to accept the things I cannot change. Didn't I say going with the flow, and then the card popped out? It's something where you just it just feels very light on your end. Where it feels maybe a lot more heavier on theirs. Just face the music and dance. But it kind of feels like there is something here that this Aries is not accepting or doesn't want to accept. Someone could be seeing like a lot of crows or ravens in one place. But show me more. What is the Aries' energy? Show me what's in the Aries' energy. Why they got worry? I hate when they just be saying random stuff and I'll be like, what are you talking about? I'm asking, why are they worried? And I heard they're worried about these nuts. Listen, I don't know. I know somebody got something going on down there, masculine energy. What's going on, Spirit? Virgos live in Aries. So their first energy is tangled. Just face the music and dance. So it says, unable to free yourself from a sticky situation. It says, taking a step back helps you see clearly. Show me more. Tempted. The snake. It says, if you're considering going astray, it says, why not just opt out? It says it will be better in the long run. Now, going astray, right, to me gives me an energy of doing something you're not supposed to. It could be something sexually. I did say something about they're worrying about these nuts. Someone got blue balls. Listen, can I have another card? Thank you. Broken. It says they didn't keep the promises they made. It says they may break your heart, but not your spirit. So is that what this energy is about? Or do they think they broke your spirit? Then what's going on? Blind spot, flighty. They didn't see. Do you know what this is giving, like an energy where this may be in areas where they didn't see the outcome of something. It's, let's say they had a completely different idea that the outcome would be in a situation, and then it kind of does a whole flip. Caught up in a whirlwind. It says you can't see what's really going on. It says ask a trusted friend for advice. Virgo's living with an Aries. I don't know. Do they need your help for something? Apology at the bottom of the deck and spying. What's tangled? I saw this card earlier. So tangled. You have boundaries. It says no, and it says drawing the line, and it says enough. And then you also have influences, and it says attachments, third parties, and peers. I don't know if this Aries is feeling stuck in a situation, maybe with a third party. This third party could be family members or whatever here. They could have people putting up boundaries with them. What is tempted? Beauty, yeah. So it says charming, graceful, and kind-hearted. Soulmates, deep love, unity, and connection. What is tempted? Obscurity, secrets, mysteries, and concealing. And what's broken? Too many cards. Yes. I don't know if this Aries has got a lot going on. What fell on the floor? Give me a second. I see Divine Feminine came out reversed, conflicted, decisions, hot, cold, multiple choices, distance, separation, space, blockage, shattered, heartbroken, destroyed, open heart, receptive, empathy, and vulnerable. Too many cards. And I see shocking, turmoil, trouble, and unexpected. Someone could have got somebody pregnant. And I don't know if they're trying to keep that a secret. Bluff, pretending, mask, exaggeration, hoping, expecting faith, manifesting, hopeless, sinking, despair, falling apart. Whoever this Aries is, they got a lot going on. It feels like a lot mentally, emotionally. Maybe even physically with that balls energy I was picking up. You got pride. All right, what's broken? Landing on beauty, clinging, holding on, obsessing, spying. This person want you back. Does this person want you back? Return, second chances, opportunity, making amends. And then we also had another card come out, flipped in the reverse. In the upright, it would say shallow, hollow, empty, and boredom. But it's in the reverse. So give me one for shallow. Thinking in the reverse. Missing you, craving, and desiring in the reverse. So you may have an Aries here who wants to return to you, but I don't know if you feel the same about this person. I don't even know if you still think about them. Yeah, because I can see second chances again. And we already have it here. Reconciliation, making amends, and opportunity. And those dice always make me think of like gambling. Somebody willing to take a risk. Ooh, mistakes. Misunderstood, victim, lost soul, and right behind it, you got curse and breaking point. Hex, witchcraft, and negative mind. I don't know if they got a curse on them. I don't know if they tried to curse you, but show me more, Spirit. Virgo's dealing with an Aries. What is this? Boundaries, influences, and tangled. I heard you should have never listened to them. Queen of Wands flipped right in the reverse. Queen of Wands in the reverse. Now, this can be someone who is kind of like overbearing. Queen of Wands in the reverse can definitely talk about someone who's very promiscuous, likes to, you know, get around here. any king or queen in the reverse for me talks about someone who has had some sort of fall from grace, someone who cannot be trusted here. Show me more about this Queen of Wands in the reverse. This is someone who is like... Show me more. King of Cups. Almost coming out sideways. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio energy here. I feel like this Aries, or, you know, I don't know, because, they could be the feminine energy here in the reverse. But whoever this masculine energy is, right, this King of Cups energy, I feel like their emotions is really unstable, like. Show me more. Yeah. The Devil at the bottom of the deck. I don't know if, like, someone here is in some sort of a toxic or it's a karmic situation here. This is an energy of cheating. This is an energy of codependency, addictions, mental health. This is like abuse as well. Man, I don't know. You got the Devil right next to the Star and the Ace of Swords with the 8 of Wands and the 9 of Pentacles. Whoever this is, they want to talk to you. But they're not in a good place. And for some of you, right, I don't know why this person is looking back at you, because there could be something here where this is someone who put you in some sort of energy where there was some sort of conflict or competition, or there was lies and gossip here. Way too much water under the bridge. They could even be around someone that, a mother figure here, right? Or someone they have children with, or someone could be pregnant. But this is that energy where you look at it and you say, oh, this is a hot mess. Give me one more. Queen of Wands in the reverse, and okay, I guess it's that one coming out sideways. Queen of Wands in the reverse, I was going to say, and the King of Cups, the 7 of Wands. I don't know if someone's standing their ground with somebody here with this energy of boundaries. Spirit, what can you show me more about that Queen of Wands in the reverse? The Knight of Cups. I see the Ace of Swords, the 8 of Wands. Ace of Swords. What's that Queen of Wands in the reverse? King of Wands in the upright. Two of Swords. And now you have the Queen of Cups. And what's the Queen of Cups? Coming out sideways. Okay. I feel like what I'm seeing here for some of you, right? You might have been dealing with an Aries who, maybe it was fun and games at the time, but it looks like they may have made some sort of offer to somebody else, right? But with that 8 of Wands now and the 2 of Swords, it's like they're second guessing something, or they're questioning themselves, because now it looks like they may want, like I said, they may want to come towards you, or they may see you as this Queen of Cups, someone who's very loving, caring and nurturing here. Or I'm hearing something about your authenticity when it comes to emotions and things like that. So they may have just chose something that was based on lust, or maybe somebody looked really good, or like I said, maybe it was just fun at the time. But I don't know if their heart is invested there. What is this over here? Tempted, beauty and obscurity. I feel like they're very tempted by you, but I don't know if they keep this a secret. Yeah, the Emperor. Yeah, I'm hearing, who is that? Asha? You make me want to leave the one I'm with and start a new relationship with you. This is what you do. What's the Emperor, Spirit? Aries' energy. Okay. Flipping out on top of the Emperor is the Strength in the reverse. And then you also have the Hermit here, which wanted to land on that Seven of Wands. So you definitely could have your guards up to this person, or there is, like I said, they may be keeping their guards up to someone else. But at the same time, they could even live with this person, be married to this person. Look at that, 4 wands with the 9 of swords. This is someone who's just thinking about working with you, but for some of you, you've left this person out in the cold. There could also be some sort of financial struggles here, or something was very temporary. 2 of Wands, Queen of Pentacles with the Ace of Wands. I want to come and commit to you. Can we please move to calmer waters? I have thought about it. I know I sacrificed this situation in some way, shape, or form, but I'm seeing clearly now. Virgo. Knight of Pentacles, 2 of Cups, the Magician, the 3 of Swords. Someone here is doing some sort of soul searching, or you've ghosted this person. But there's definitely an energy of somebody feeling vulnerable, weak here. A lack of self-esteem, a lack of confidence here. Maybe even a lack of motivation. That this is someone who feels this way on the inside. So they may show up as the Emperor. But on the inside, Strength card in the reverse. Hearing a lot of songs. Maybe this person, this Aries, listens to a lot of music. But I'm hearing that bit, I don't know if that's from, I don't even know if that was called Birds of a Feather. But I'm hearing the bit where it says, what do I do when you are so far away? All right. Show me. But see, you have acceptance, and that's why they had worry coming out sideways. What's clinging, broken, and return? All coming out reversed. 4 of Pentacles reversed, Ace of Coins reversed. So the 4 of Coins in the reverse talks about releasing something. It's almost that energy of like shredding the old, right? Letting go of people, certain things that maybe just ain't serving you. For some of you, you are dealing with someone who, they give this energy where there was no, it feels like you're dealing with someone who was kind of like tight, or there's a lack of generosity, or why do I feel like there's a lack of emotions here as well, even though that King of Cups is out here? Maybe this is someone who just, like I said, they don't know how to express themselves. Ace of Coins in the reverse. Lack of money. Lack of options. The Spirit is saying to me, the aces, and I have said this before, right? You always feel like the aces gifting you something, whether it's Ace of Coins, Ace of Cups, Ace of Swords, right? You'll always see a hand coming from the universe, which is a gift from the Most High. It's in the reverse. It's almost like Spirit taking something back. What's the 4 of Coins in the reverse and the Ace of Coins reverse? 4 of Swords reverse landed on influences. Yeah, 7 of Swords reverse. Now the 4 of Swords can talk about maybe this person, this Aries trying to find some sort of mental strength here. This is an energy of awakening, or maybe you're the one that has had some sort of awakening. This is like coming out of isolation. And then the 7 of Swords is an energy of, oh, so for some of you, they know that maybe to kind of heal this situation, they would have to confess something. This energy is coming clean, or something being exposed, coming to the light. Someone wants to turn over a new leaf and it's messing with them mentally. Eight of Pentacles, Hangman, 3 of Pentacles, King. Just one more. Still flipped in the reverse. What is it? 10 of Swords in the reverse. Mm-hmm. Whatever is going on around this Aries, it looks like they're trying to fight back. It looks like they're trying to pull themselves together here. This is an energy of learning from the past. Or like I said, you ain't investing in this person. And they know this because of whatever it is that they done. You done deal. Five of Wands. Nine of Cups. There could be arguments here. Conflict, yeah. Somebody wants to... All right, I don't know where you going, Virgos, but the Fool card, the Wheel of Fortune, jumping straight into the Six of Wands energy, yeah. So, show me how they feel about the Virgo. Virgos in Aries. Just 6 cards, thank you. Leadership. Almost wanted to unround that Emperor as well, but I don't know. I'm asking, how do they see you? High Priestess at the bottom of the deck. And Judgment. They see you as some sort of a leader. Some sort of a boss. How do they see the Virgo? The Fool. So this talks about taking a leap of faith, going in a new direction here, right? This is an energy, but they may even see you as someone who may be a little bit rebellious here. But it says a new exciting relationship, a casual romance, starting a new job, launching a business. Maybe that's why leadership is out here. It says a refreshing change at work, impulsive purchase, new financial possibilities. Yeah, but some of you, maybe they kind of only want to come over towards you because they feel like you're someone who is financially stable. I see the energy of greed here. But you see, it's like, I don't know as well if this person, like I said, they may be trying to escape something because you got hope. And then you got the moon and then you got the sun right behind it. It's like wanting to step out of some sort of, I almost wanted to say like step out of the dark into the light. Show me more how they see the Virgo. Strength. Compassion, optimism, and creative intelligence. All right. Generosity and the High Priestess with leadership. Virgo, you could be someone who, you know, you kind of allow your intuition to lead you. You could do something that is maybe a little bit taboo here, right? Or maybe you have just learned patience. This High Priestess could just be saying to me, you have learned some sort of control. It's really giving almost like this energy of silence. And for some of Virgos, with the energy that I was actually picking up for the Aries, where I was saying, for some of you here, right, they may be definitely trying to pull themselves through something here, right? It's like learning some sort of lessons, and you could even be the one that have helped this person. Because it says guidance from a mentor. Show me more. Virgo's dealing with an Aries. Maybe you're just very private. Achievements. Emotional security, professional success, strong reputation. It says reaching financial milestones and saving, investing wisely, supporting family, and enjoying life's luxuries. Prosperity at the bottom of the deck with good news. Some of you could have some good news on your way to you. Wow. You got good news, prosperity, and abundance. Don't she look like she's enjoying life's little luxuries? She look like she got a care in the world. Intuition. Didn't I just say that some of you just allow your intuition to guide you? What's behind that? Dreams fulfilled. Maybe this is an Aries who feels like things come to you easily. What's generosity? Defeat. What's defeat? How does the Aries see Virgo? Effort and truce. You know what I'm hearing? Someone told some lies on you that they have to kind of backtrack. It's almost like that energy of eating your words. This is someone who's, I'm telling you that I feel like they're feeling defeated in another situation for some of you, and this is maybe how they see you. I'm looking at that nun suit and I'm thinking, hey, some of you walk very closely with God. Some of you may even be like, you may even be like celibate with the nun energy. Frequent arguments, desire to always be right. It says facing a workplace bully. It says conflicts over money, feeling taken advantage of financially. Now, for some of you, right, there may also be energy here where this Aries may seem, or they may see you as almost like looking at you as if you've changed. So, let's get your advice. Virgo's dealing with an Aries. Looks like it's flipping in the reverse. In the upright, it would say, hell yes. It says, now this is the type of energy you've been looking for. It says, go get it. It came in the reverse. 5 of diamonds to me is like the 5 of coins. So, I don't know. Free will. But your advice is, don't go get it. So, give me a second. Let me pause and then we'll move on to Leo. Okay, Virgo's dealing with a Leo cross-watcher. Feel free to flip the roles. Spirit, what's the strongest energy here today between the two? Sun, Moon, Rising, North Node, and Venus. Give me a card for the Leo. Okay, Leo. Well, they got a lot of energy coming out. Well, the first one that's coming out in the upright is failure. It says, I understand that a mistake is an opportunity to learn. And then you've got 2 cards coming out sideways, which can talk about blockages for me. So I don't know. It looks like this Leo's got some sort of blockages when it comes to self-esteem. And I don't know if they were trying to be successful at something here with the success card. But like I said, failure came out upright. So whatever it is that they were trying to do, achieve here, it looks like is, yeah, unsuccessful. I know that there is no greater goal than to love. Does this Leo not know how to love? Self-esteem, it says, I possess gifts of the soul that benefits me and others. I don't know, that came out sideways. So, what's Virgo's energy? That's not a good start for the Leo. Your energy coming out, Virgos, is trust. And I see imagination at the bottom of the deck with relationships. Maybe something was just an illusion. But your energy, trust, it says, I accept that my inner voice will always guide me correctly. And I think we've already said that about you. You listening to that intuition. So I've got some Virgos here that are really tapped in here. Something about okay, I don't know. Maybe I was seeing things. So trust. What's the Leo's energy? Show me. What is the Leo's energy, Spirit? What do they fail at? All right, give me 3 cards. Coming out sideways. reaching. Alone. And they have burned and guilty, childish. There's also something here about putting the pieces together when it comes to this Leo. This is someone who feels unfulfilled. It almost makes me feel like this is the someone who's got a lot of healing to do with that long road. It kind of feels like there's some sort of a journey that maybe they need to go on their own, but let's see. Let me focus on what comes out. Burned. Sometimes the burned card can talk to me about an STD, but... So anyway, you have reaching and it says you are trying to connect, but love eludes you. It says stepping out of your comfort zone will help. You have alone. It says you feel like you are in this situation all by yourself, but it won't be like this forever. And burned. It says if it's not something to do with an STD, there's something to do with them burning bridges with people. So it says you've been hurt before. It says so it's hard for you to trust. It says let someone in and love you again. What is the energy here? Virgo's dealing with a Leo. We have conflict and it says clashing, differences and incompatibility. Okay. Yes, in the reverse. In the upright, it would say foundation and it says established family and securities in the reverse. This could be a family member of yours for some of you here, but there's no solid ground here. Again, maybe conflict with friends, family members. What is alone? Memories. Reminiscing, dwelling, and it says bittersweet. What is in the Leo's energy? Second chance. Right behind it, we've got curse and breaking point and clarity. Didn't we see that energy with what? Aries? Show me more. Intimacy. Bonding, sensual and confiding. So I don't know if someone's having some sort of, they're in some sort of nostalgic energy where they may be remembering now intimacy, right? It's not necessary. It doesn't have to be like this could have been an ex or something like that. It could be. But I feel like the intimacy energy is more giving me like overall connections. Like I said, it kind of felt like this is someone who has burned a lot of bridges. And I don't know if at this time it looks like they may even need someone with reaching. But do they have someone to reach out to? What is burned? Now, someone could just be lonely and maybe they kind of craving a relationship they're thinking about. But let's see. We have chemistry. It says attraction, spark, and passion. I did say that sometimes it can be my STD card. I don't necessarily want to see chemistry with burned, but show me more. Confessions. Unveiling, coming clean, and messages. Okay. Now, somebody could have known someone since childhood, right? Or there could be something about a child here. But I could also be seeing here somebody who maybe lied about a pregnancy or lied about a child. And it could have been out of desperation to keep someone. But show me more. What is this reaching conflict and foundation in the reverse? Coming out sideways. Queen of Swords. Show me more about the Queen of Swords. Now, this is making me feel like someone didn't want to take some sort of advice or something like this here. You got the Hierophant coming out sideways. What's the Queen of Swords and the Hierophant? Someone could be like religious. Now you've got the Queen of Pentacles. What's the Queen of Swords? Because I feel like the Queen of Swords, like I said, right, in the upright, it talks about someone who's honest, clear, direct. Yeah, I feel like someone didn't want to listen to what somebody had to say. Something could have to do with a same-sex relationship. I don't know if I said that. Show me more about the Queen of Swords. This could be family. 10 of Coins. Could be somebody trying to get some sort of advice about a marriage. What's the Hierophant? The 7 of Cups. And then you have the 10 of Wands with the Queen of Pentacles. This could be like someone you know in the workplace as well. The Hierophant is about commitment, tradition, religion, beliefs, knowledge. It's like an energy of being educated. Like I said, it's like somebody saying to someone, hey, don't marry that person, blah, blah, blah. You know, I don't think that person's for you. Or, you know, I've been seeing this. And someone's like, yeah, whatever. And then they marry the person and then it becomes a burden. And now somebody's like reflecting and thinking, damn, why didn't I listen to that person? Or why didn't I kind of see or try to hear, you know, what they were saying? Someone could have also got married out here or in a relationship for money. What is this? Alone, memories, and intimacy. Before I move on, give me another card for that Hierophant. The Fool. Show me a little bit more about that Hierophant. The 2 of Pentacles and the Devil. I also see like an energy here where someone has been like speaking, or it feels like speaking negative over someone's finances. So like I said, I don't know if somebody wanted someone to struggle or whatever here. Right, and if it was this Leo, remember what they had over here. They had failure come out in the upright, success and self-esteem coming out sideways. So you could have had someone maybe trying to block your success or trying to affect your self-esteem. But Queen of Pentacles with the 10 of Wands? Yeah, nah. What's alone, memories, and intimacy? Landing on the Queen of Pentacles is the 2 of Swords. King of Pentacles flipped in the reverse, landed on that Hierophant. So this could even be, right, somebody speaking about, like I said, a husband and wife or a marriage or something here. But King of Pentacles in the reverse, this is like someone who is ungrounded. This is someone who is unsuccessful. This is someone who makes bad financial decisions here. This is like an energy of corruption, the way someone makes their money and things like that. 2 of Swords, stalemate. It could be the masculine. Could be the masculine that's reminiscing. Also 2 of Swords, King of Pentacles in the reverse. The Emperor's back out here. Didn't I say something about one of these cards? Wasn't it this one? I said it came out in Aries. Could be an Aries or Taurus involved in this situation. Or like I said, some masculine energy. You could have children with a masculine that someone else has children with. It's like... What is the King of Pentacles doing in the reverse with the Emperor in the upright? The Eight of Cups. This is a masculine who wants to walk away from a situation. They're not feeling emotionally fulfilled. I don't know if they stay because of finances or they want to give to you. Nine of Pentacles, Six of Pentacles. Nine of Wands at the bottom of the deck. With the Death card. But this could be a masculine who is feeling stuck. Yeah, look at that. Hangman with the Ace of Wands. Five of Pentacles, Knight of Pentacles. Two of Cups. Man, I hope someone ain't been doing love spells. How pathetic. Okay. What's their chemistry with Burned and Confessions? The Ace of Cups. That's new beginnings, new romance. But see, you got the Page of Wands and the Star. You got the Page of Wands coming out sideways. Yeah, somebody's not saying something here. I feel like you look like good news to someone, or, you know, flip it if you need to. This is giving that energy. It looks like more fun at your house. Star card, hope, inspiration. Maybe you inspire somebody. Chariot at the bottom of the deck. Give me one more. Ace of Cups, Page of Wands. Ten of Pentacles. Some of you could, maybe you're going to meet new love. But I am asking what is in the Leo's energy. And I feel like they see you as the Ten of Pentacles energy. Ace of Wands as a part of the deck. So let us see how they feel about you. Virgo's dealing with a Leo spirit. Just 6 cards. How do they see the Virgo? Defeat. Ooh, confrontation. Breakup, separation, intent, sadness, grief, pain, infidelity, breakdown from stress or burnout, financial loss, a failed investment. Confrontation, conflicts with a partner, a highly competitive work environment, feelings of boredom or frustration, financial instability, disputes over money. Are you arguing with this person over money? This Queen of Swords could be like a counselor or something like that here. But you have intellectual work, a quiet, reliable, and dedicated partner. Clarify these cards, because I really feel like there's someone arguing over in a situation with somebody else, and it's like somebody's looking at you. What's defeat? The Tower. Aries, Scorpio energy here. Breakup. The end of a fragile relationship. Yeah, something wasn't built on solid ground. What's this confrontation? Fantasy. Yeah, I feel like, I'm asking how they see you, but I really feel like this is someone who is fantasizing over you. As you got someone else over here, feminine energy or masculine, right? I feel feminine though, who may be really worried that this is someone who's going to come towards you. I heard for some of you, they're worried that you're going to take them back. I don't know. What's this intellectual work? Yeah, fantasy is like in their head about, it says choosing between potential partners. What's this intellectual work? It fell on the floor. And it is responsibility. Yeah, selective in choosing partners, an independent lover. It says earning respect in your field, making decisions with logic, reason, gaining financial clarity. Hanged man. I see society at the bottom of the deck and the devil. You may even have someone who may be a little bit obsessed with you. Okay, give me advice. Yeah, the lovers. Gemini energy. What's the advice? For my Virgos that are dealing with a Leo. It says yes. It says bestie. It says this is it. It says get ready for an up level in your life. It says don't doubt it. It's happening. And then you also had, it says, It says what you're thinking is correct. It says don't doubt yourself. So Virgos, cross watchers, that is what I picked up here today for your bonus reading. I do hope that something has given you confirmation or clarity, okay? If it has, I do ask that you like, share, comment, subscribe, hit the notification bell so you know when I upload. Guys, don't forget to subscribe to the new channel. The link will be down below in the comments, okay? Private readings are open, but if this is where we part, stay safe. Love and light, guys.